A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and helping us launch the online store that made this whole boat journey possible. So today our boat build continues with about the easiest project you could have while working on a boat. So in February of 2020, we bought this 1976 Hallberg Rossi Rasmus 35. The sailboat is in great condition, but to make it more comfortable for working remotely and long-term cruising, we're making a couple of changes. In last week's video, we converted the old nav station into a home office space with 6 new drawers to store camera gear and a monitor arm for video editing. This week, we're tackling this storage locker, also called a standing wet locker, a closet, a wet locker, and a couple other names depending on who you ask. So this is the closet right here. And we've got this big metal bar, which is actually really nice and strong. So you could hang some heavy stuff here, but all of this space doesn't have shelving. So here's a digital rendering David made of the closet on the boat. It's a pretty large volume of space, but I'm guessing it was mainly used to hang wet weather gear to dry. We'd like to keep that option open while exploring new ways of using the space. First, we'll add in 10 thin support beams along both walls. Then, we'll Velcro 4 rows of slats into place and 1 bottom panel. Using industrial strength Velcro to attach the slats means we can adjust the layout of the closet as we get used to living on the boat. The extra storage should help keep our clothing organized and accessible. But for passages, we could remove the slats and use the space to hang foul weather gear to dry, and then put it back together for day-to-day living. Here you go. Thank you. All right, so it's day 2 working on the closet for my clothing. We spent one whole day painting everything because we wanted to get all of the slats painted before we put them in, because I feel like it's going to be a lot harder once they're all installed to paint them. So it's all just going to mount with Velcro, and this way if we want to disassemble it and put bigger things in there, it's really easy to take it all apart because we don't exactly know what kind of storage we need yet. But I feel like putting in shelving is just going to help moving onto the boat because there's going to be a lot more room to put stuff, and then later we can switch it out if we need to.
Okay, done. Very nice.
Very nice. Look at that. First support is in.
Good job, babe.
It's hard working in boats in all these tiny little spaces.
The light is so handy.
That's a great little feature, isn't it? I don't know. Can you see the level?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit like to the right, a teeny bit.
Okay. It's easy to fix that with the second screw once you get this first screw in.
So go for it?
Mm-hmm. Teamwork makes the dream work. Nice.
Good?
Are we still level?
Yeah, look at this. We've got all the stringers in. And so now we just need to put Velcro down and attach Velcro to all of the slats. And then a closet will be made.
Yeah, all 6 of them are in.
Yeah.
They look nice.
They're
They
level.
seem pretty strong. They're level-ish.
Level the best you can get and even the best you can get. And I think it's going to work really well for all your clothes, Lou.
I know, there's going to be so much storage in here.
Yeah. We probably can put other things just other than your clothes.
Yeah, I don't have that many clothes.
No.
Project continues. It's going on and on. As with all things on this boat, it's taken 3 times longer than expected.
How quickly does it dry?
I would pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to super glue it in?
Let's do it.
You only get 1 shot. Done?
Yeah. It just needs to set.
Yeah, we shouldn't use it yet.
Yeah.
That looks a little chaotic right now.
I know, after this, let's do a little bit of a clean. It's going in. Hey! It fits. It's all set. It's got the Velcro, it's got the 2 stabilizers, and then I would say that's like pretty secure, but it's not so secure you can't get it up.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Our clothing cabinet is coming together, Dana.
Your clothing cabinet.
The Velcro works out well.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's like just strong enough. It's so nice, and I feel like it's really helpful to have them on Velcro so that we can take them out if we ever, A, wanted to switch it to a hanging closet, or B, I don't know, if everything got wet or something and you need to remove everything or you have to stow something huge in here. I wanted it to be flexible, so I feel like the Velcro is perfect.
Ta-da! Finished storage locker. Look at that. All removable. So much extra space.
A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. At the beginning of the boat project, Lou said the closet would be
About the easiest project you could have while working on a boat.
and building a site using Squarespace is about the easiest website you could design. Plus, it'll look beautiful and run well on a range of devices. If you'd like to launch your own website or online shop, head to squarespace.com/wildweroam for a free trial, and you'll get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And to all our lovely patrons, thank you so much for your support. We've been busy sending out stickers and patches, writing newsletters, and recording podcasts. And next week, we'll be posting some exciting news about the boat's new location, so keep an eye out for that. Big things are finally happening.